Hey everybody, what's up? It's Monday, October 19th, 2020. No nonsense news, Ted with you. Thank you for joining me. All right. Bill Gates says shutting down the economy is nowhere near sufficient to stop climate change. Now, I read the article. It basically goes on to Bill Gates throwing around fear about climate change and how dangerous it is and things that we need to do to protect ourselves. But I just want to hit on a couple things real quick. Is I don't know how many people remember climate change used to be referred to as global warming, and they had to change that rhetoric because the evidence didn't back up the terminology. So they changed it to climate change because climate change is true. Climate change is just like winter, spring, and fall, right? How summer's hot, fall is cool, winter's cold, so on and so on. Except for this, climate change is over longer periods of time than a year. It'd be more like dozens of years or maybe 100 years. That could be one wave of it: the hot wave, the cold wave, the hot wave, the cold wave. So climate change is real. They change their rhetoric and they love to scare us. And their agenda is to ultimately get money out of us to help with this, to put us into more economic slavery. But anyway, Bill Gates goes around telling us that we need to be scared of climate change. And he also always goes around telling us about viruses and vaccines. He's seen as an authority around the world when really little Billy Gates is no more than a high school grad. He never went to college. He's not a virologist. He doesn't. How is it that everybody accepts this guy to tell them when to take a vaccine and when it's good when he only graduated high school? His father was tied to eugenics. There's conspiracy theories all over the internet of the vaccines that Bill Gates distributes all over the world being tied to eugenics. We've had links to cancers and illnesses and sicknesses, even deaths, through the vaccines of Bill Gates. So, with the whole high school thing, I guess you could say, really, he's no smarter than me or you, right? But yet, I tell you that because everybody takes his word on the vaccine. So and here you have another headline saying that the share of Americans interested in getting the vaccine as soon as possible is dropping. Okay. So, I mean, that's a good thing. Hopefully, everybody's waking up and seeing what I'm talking about. I'm sure we've all heard it, but please, if they forget about warp speed, why would you want to put anything like that into your body? Okay. Anything, if you got a guy coming out telling you it's good, like Bill Gates, talking, and then you got other people saying warp speed. So basically, they're cutting the red tape. That red tape is in place to protect you. Okay. So I would recommend be one of these people. If you can help it, at least wait for proper trials. Forget warp speed. Or if you don't be one of the first, that's for sure. Wait a little while. Let thousands of people take it first. Let the sheeple run up there and get that vaccine first, and then let's see how many people, what happens to them. Then we can make an informed decision. And after a reprieve, a wave of evictions is expected across the US. Basically, it tells you what you pretty much knew. The government put a hold on it. Now that hold went away. People are jobless across the United States in huge numbers, and evictions are higher than ever. Up to There's 60,000 evictions, and that was only in 17 states. Imagine if they did all 50 states. With the jobless numbers what they are, with only them 17 states having 60,000 evictions on the books right now, going through the court system, that's not good. That is not good at all for our economy. And it's not looking like it's getting any better. And you got people waiting on a stimulus, and that stimulus is probably not coming. But yet, here's another headline today, just today. Market futures rise after Pelosi and Mnuchin narrow differences on the stimulus. The speaker continues to hope that by the end of the day, Tuesday, we will have clarity on whether we will be able to pass a bill before the election. I'm just going to go out and I'm going to tell you that that's complete nonsense. There will be, and if it is, like I told you guys before, if they pass that bill, how long does it take before you see it? And you already have all these evictions. Even if they give you another $1,200, what do you get? One more month? You buy yourself a month? It's just, it's ridiculous. So, I mean, we need to address these problems correctly, but this is why I tell you guys constantly to get prepared. And it seems like people out there are starting to wake up. Maybe not in the massive numbers that we need them to, but it definitely looks like people are waking up. You got many Americans are planning to bug out ahead of election day as authorities brace for chaos. This is smart. And the article basically tells of people bugging out, leaving their location because they live in cities and stuff. But I'll just read this little excerpt. No matter who ends up being declared the winner, when it's all over, there will be millions upon millions of very angry voters out there that are likely to feel as though the election was stolen from them and that this is a recipe for widespread societal unrest. Yep. And this is what I'm telling you guys. We're running out of time. The election is what, 2 weeks away, November 3rd. While you got the time now, get yourself together, whatever resources you have, go out, get some supplies that can get you through where you at least don't have to, at a very minimum, that you don't have to leave your house for a couple days around that November 3rd time period. Because, I mean, I don't know, maybe nothing will happen. Maybe it's all just hype, ways to scare people from going to the voting booths, you know. Maybe it's not. Maybe there will be violence. Maybe we won't know who won the election and people won't like that. I couldn't really tell you. I'm not making predictions. I'm telling you, the headlines are telling me and you, and I read them to you on a nightly basis, Monday through Friday. Get ready, because there could be chaos. So if you're walking blindly into this, like you don't think this can happen, please wake up. Go out, just get a little bit of supplies, just for the couple days. Make it 1 week. Get 1 week so you ain't got to leave. If things go bad, you can stay at the house for 1 week. Anyway, appreciate you guys joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, stay safe. And remember, I'm not trying to scare you, I'm trying to prepare you. See you guys tomorrow.